Alright everybody, Randy Richard here in the shop. If you guys are following on Facebook, I was away for about a week, even though I had some videos still going up. We went on a little backpacking trip, a 3-day trip, and we climbed the South Sister up in Oregon. 10,360 or something like that. Tough climb. It's a hike, I should say, but it's a tough hike. My two backpacking partners, my wife and her cousin, so the three of us go, and we had a good time. It's great, and I posted some pictures on Facebook. If you guys are on there, come become a friend, and you'll see some of this stuff, the other stuff that I'm doing out there. Anyway, this is the morning after I got back, and Stan posted his video last night about his summer bash, and so I wanted to get something up today to tell everybody, or my viewers that might not have heard about it. Everybody's invited, but you got to RSVP to Stan. Send him an email if you want to try to go. He's going to have a limited 200 people. Lots of YouTube contributors are coming. Unlike the bald gentleman YouTube contributor, he's in the Midwest in a basement somewhere. Nice guy, does great work, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, he's coming. So, a bunch of great contributors are coming. Tom Lipton's coming. Adam Booth is coming. James Kilroy's coming. Yes, Brad Jacobs is coming, that guy in the basement. And Ray Cornelia, Ben Zittner, James Green, Don Cossett, Phil Mundy. Let's see. I'm trying to remember everybody too. Not just Brad, bad memory. Herb Blair is even coming up from Texas there. A few people can't make it who wanted to come. John Saunders is coming, NYC CNC. A few people can't make it. Unfortunately, I wish Brad Martin, I wish he could have made it. He's not able to make it. Tactical keychains. Lots of people are donating stuff to be given away as door prizes, raffles, things like that. MSC Enco is one of them. And I can't remember. Go watch Stan's video. He put it up. Shaden HKW is his other handle there for YouTube and stuff. So check out Stan's video. He'll tell you all the specifics and stuff. Don Cossett is driving down, and he's going to come and stay with me one night, and then the Friday, Don and I are going to drive down and visit Ray in his shop real quick before Ray leaves for LA. And then we're driving down. We're going to get a tour of Ben Zittner's work, All American Pump, down in Fresno. We're going to get a tour of his place. And then Ben and Don and I were all carpooling down together, down to LA, and we'll get down there Friday evening, late afternoon, Friday evening. So to meet up with some of the other guys. Keith Rucker's coming also out there. So, if you're in the LA area or not too far away, I guess, if you can make it, hey, get a hold of Stan, send him an email, tell him you want to come, and I don't know how fast the numbers are going, filling up for the spots to come, but it's going to be a fun time. If you can, try to get a hold of Stan, or not a hold of him, but send him an email. Make sure you follow his rules, watch his video. Otherwise, he will not see your email or request to come. He has a lot of vendors coming also, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff has been donated from tool companies and other outfits. They're going to be doing tool trading, or you can buy stuff from one another or whatever, bring cash. Cell phones, I guess, don't work too good at Stan's. They worked when I was there, though, but he's kind of in a lousy zone. It wasn't the best. Let's see what else. I think that's about it about Stan's thing. It's going to be a very fun time. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, anyway, back to where I'm going here. So I'm going to bring, one thing I'm going to donate is I'm going to donate one of the dovetail cutters I make. That you might have seen out there, carbide inserted one. I'll be donating one of those to Stan's cause, whoever wants to raffle it off, give it away, whatever Stan wants to do. And I'm going to bring 10 more cutters that I made up in the last few weeks to bring to sell. I have to sell them. I need to. It's just the way it is. So I did bring. I made 10 of them up, and I'm gonna bring those. So that's about that, and I'll bring some stickers. Anyway, I hope you guys can make it. I hope you watch. He might be trying to do a live podcast thing or live video thing. I know that, so he's working on details on that. And he's trying to get a professional photographer or somebody to come and help out with filming. I will shoot some video though. So a lot of guys I haven't met before, which I'm very much looking forward to meeting. And I've met just about everybody on the West Coast that's kind of got their name out there, kind of large. So I've met most of those people, which is a great opportunity for me. I've really enjoyed. Everybody's really nice people, and I've just absolutely enjoyed visiting their shops and meeting them. So Don's coming down. He's going to get to see my shop, the meager shop I have. It's not like some of the guys that are really into, have much more metalworking equipment than I do, or things like that. But because I do woodworking also. Right now my shop is an absolute mess, and we'll swing you around. So anyway, I'm going to show you some viewer mail that came while I was away, and I'm going to make a little bit of an announcement, kind of another project I'm doing, and that is going to be kind of interesting, very new to me. So I'm going to show you that stuff. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments. Great comments I get, and I'm just ecstatic about everybody. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. Maybe in the next couple of weeks I might hit 5,000 by the time we get to Stan's. So I hope we're all going to have a good time down there. So thanks a lot, you guys, and let's look at some stuff. So before I left, I did a bunch of painting. You see all these parts sitting here on the saw and on the table saw run-out table and over here. I need to put some new gutters on the shop and replace the gutter on the house. And this is all vinyl stuff. It was white, and I was able to get it all painted before I left, so it's nice and dry now. Well, I'll be working that project in the next week or so. Trying to get it before the El Nino comes, type of thing. And then you see these boxes right here. This is the new project boxes that came, and we'll be going over that in a minute. So I got a little mail while I was away, and this is from Mike Nixon, and he's in MI, Missouri? Jackson, Missouri? MI. Yeah, I think it's MI. Anyway, he thought I could use these. Possibly for my dividing head chuck mount and stuff, but so this is what he sent. He sent this and this, and this is actually a spindle cut. Looks like an original spindle up here, original spindle cover nut for my Logan lathe. It's 2 1/4/8, goes on there perfect, fits perfect. Holes are a little bit worn, but I can deal with that. And then the adapter piece goes in here, and so when you loosen this, it pops the adapter out. And you know, I had made one that works great, but I never put holes in it to use it as a removal tool. But now I have a real one, and I already tested it on there, and I'll show you how it works, and I'll stick it on there. But Mike, that's perfect. Thank you very much. I It'll be very nice to have one of these, and I'll have to get a wrench or make one a wrench for it. But perfect, just perfect. Thank you, Mike. And then he sent me a wrench. Now, made in Euclid, Ohio. I've actually been to Euclid. But it's a dual spanner wrench, a pin spanner wrench on the end and on the side. So I'm not really sure what's it for or what's it go to. But kind of a cool wrench. And it has a hex on this end. It's like it's I don't know if it's maybe a chuck wrench or I don't know. It wouldn't seem like it would be a chuck wrench, but I might be able to use that for something. I haven't measured what size that is, but it's a specialty wrench, that's for sure. But I like the pin spanner thing there. That might work out on my dividing head chuck mount setup, actually. So thank you, Mike. We'll find a use for that, and thank you for the nut. I will be using this when I use the collet on my Logan lathe. This is just nice. So thanks again, Mike, and thanks you for appreciation. Okay, next. This is variable micrometer, Brown and Sharp. This is from Keith Rucker. Sent me this. We did a little, I guess we could say, a trade. I gave him a dovetail cutter, and he had this. This was sent to him from a viewer, actually. So he passed it on to me, and it's in good shape. And I did a little bit of cleaning. There was a little bit of rust and spots in here and there, and I did a little bit of cleaning. It's a 2 to 6 inches interchangeable anvil micrometer, Brown and Sharp. It's used, but I really don't care because I could not measure to anything above 4 inches accurately. So now I have something I can get a little more accurate on for bigger stuff, and I hope to find one that's goes up to 6 to 12. One like this would work fine for me, but I hope to find one of those one of these days. So we'll be looking for it. So thank you, Keith. I've already done some calibration on a couple of the anvils, checking those and getting it set up. So I'll do a little bit more on that, and I've cleaned and lubed it up. So it seems to work very well, actually, and it'll be a nice addition to have here in the shop for bigger stuff. Since I have another micrometer, I have a Mitutoyo Digital, the 3 to 4 one, so I'm going to set this one up to go from 4 on up. So I have something already set up. The set number, I'm not positive what the number is actually on here. I'm not seeing it right offhand, but it is Brown and Sharp. So thank you again, Keith. This will really help me out here in the shop. I really needed something like this. So that was when we did the tour there with Tom at Tom's work. So thanks again, Keith. Appreciate it. So I'm over here on the Logan lathe, and this is the nut, or the spindle cover nut from Mike Nixon, and you'll see how this goes right on there, nice and tight. And then this is the adapter for 5C collets, for the collet closer, and that goes in there like that. Now that goes in there, and there's not much room here, maybe 40, 50 thousandths, and just tap it in there nice and snug, and there's still a gap there. I can still see 15 maybe so thousandths gap in there, but it's in there tight. And then when you put your collet closer in, that'll pull the collet in here tight. Collet goes in like so, and that will be pulled. It threads onto the back of the collet and pulls it up tight. And then when you want to get things taken out, you put a spanner nut, a wrench on there. Now I got it back here, so it's tight, and you just pop this until it snugs up against the adapter, and it will pop it right out for you. Much better than using the spanner wrench on there. That's what that notch is for. Much better way to do it is this way. Now on my Lance lathe, I have the same kind of setup actually with the nut, and it pops the adapter out, which works really well. Now this is the one I made, and I can easily put a couple holes in that to use also a spanner net. It goes on there nice, and it covers up, and then it will do the same thing. If you put that in there, you can unscrew that back out to it and pop your adapter out. I just haven't done anything about putting holes in yet, but I really should do that. But this is the same kind of setup. But thank you, Mike. This fits on there perfect, and it looks like it's original. I can't see a part number or anything on it, but it sure looks like it is, or to a similar lathe, maybe not a Logan, but it is perfect. So thanks again, Mike, and show you guys how that worked. I've got 4 boxes here, and these are from a company called Inventables. Now, it's Inventables.com. Anyway, they make a CNC carving machine. They call it 2.5D, but they're working on getting it so it's 3D. So they contacted me a couple months ago and asked me if I'd be interested in doing a review on their carving machine. And so I said, yeah, sure. I looked it up. I checked out their videos they have on it, and what other people have done. I'm not the first one they've sent one to. But it seems like most of the ones they've sent have all been in the woodworking arena or genre or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It seems like I might be from what I could tell, I might be the first one that is more in the metalworking genre of YouTube. So I'm going to do a video. I have to assemble it, and I'm going to go through the whole assembly. I'm going to I've already lined up a few projects I'm going to do, and we're going to review their product. I ordered up the 1 meter square one, so it's not little. So it has they make a smaller one also, and I basically have no opinion one way or the other, good, bad, or indifferent. But it looks very interesting, and it looks very fun. It's kind of more centered toward the home hobbyist type use. So we're going to give them a good review. It's open source as far as that goes. They use Arduinos. So that's going to be very interesting. I get to learn some of that. And they also have an online, there's some software on, it's an online software, browser-based software. So you plug it in, do your stuff online, and download it to the machine and let her go. Looks like it's very simple, very easy to do. So we'll be using that, and I'm also going to use, I also ordered up the X-Carve Pro that they also sell, and so I ordered that too, so we're going to be using some, I think I'll be using some of that also. So we're going to open up these boxes and go down the checklist real quick and see if everything came. Okay, let's see here, box number 1. Okay, box number 1. Checklist of what it should be in the box, packing list. Looks pretty well packed, nothing looks damaged. Came UPS. A little intro from Zach Kaplan, one of the founders of Inventables. So, little intro letter. So it's like I said, their store is at www.inventables.com. The software is www.easel.com. Now you can go on there. Anybody can go on there and use Easel and give it a try, play with it right off their website. So, and they have instructions, community forum, and T-shirts. More T-shirts. Okay. Lots of packing. Spindle. Now it comes with various spindles, and I just ordered the one with the kind of their stock spindle. Comes with a couple wrenches. Yep. And I think it was a 300 watt spindle, 24 volt DC. Now I'm kind of thinking I'm going to probably. They also have now a new kit that goes on, and so you can mount those small routers on there. So I might look into seeing if I can get a small router to put on. They also make a larger motor, and for what I want to kind of do, I probably should have got the larger one. And they actually make two larger ones. So, but I've never used one before, so I went with this one, and we'll see how it goes. This is a collet chuck for looks like the 1/8" collets for 1/8" tools. It almost looks like it looks like it's a little baby ER collet, and that's what it looks like. So I'll be looking into something that there. I might be looking at that real soon, so I can put in 1/4" bits and do a little heavier duty stuff. They it's made for wood, plastics, but they also say brass and aluminum even. So I do have some projects I do want to do in aluminum. That's the spindle. Motor controller. So I opted there to get the motor controller so I can have variable speed control on the motor, especially for some some of your cutters or your engraving and stuff. So looks like all sorts of stuff in here. Little Arduino deal card. Yep, got a lot to learn here. Fan and the speed controller. So that looks there. What else we got? Okay, stepper motors. Now I did opt for the better stepper motors. These are NEMA 23 stepper motors. Very cool. The stepper motors. Now it is an X, Y, and Z. I mean, there's 3 axis. Like I said, they call it 2.5, but you have to do these kinds of things in steps. But until they get maybe a little better. These are the pulleys, little geared belt type pulleys. Actually, 4 stepper motors. I'm sorry, 4 stepper motors are in there. Yeah. Okay. Drag chain for all the wiring and stuff, to go back and forth and everything, to keep it out of everything. I also went with the option of the Acme lead screw for the Z-axis. So that's little Acme. That's about 3/8 in diameter, and a nylon nut or nylon lock nut, and a Delrin. So that has a Delrin nut for the Acme, so no backlash. Cabling and terminal strips. Okay. I also chose the option of limit switches. That helps set the operational area. And this is a little tool bit kit. Some very small end mills here, 1/8", and probably about half that. Looks pretty small, and I can't even figure out how to open the box. No, but sideways. A little flip-up box. different end mills for plastics and wood and such. That's a ball end mill there, 1/8" ball end mill, two flute, and these are very small, 1/16, about maybe half of that, and one even smaller. So very small end mills. That's the end mill starter set. These are clamps to be able to. These are made of oak, it looks like, and little clamp down finger clamps, 4 of them. Now you can also have the plans. You can make your own finger clamps to carve your own out. And it comes with a set of clamps to get started. There you go. Whoa. Let's get it centered. Inventables. This is our tool kit. Comes with safety glasses. Cool. Allen wrenches, Torx driver, drill bit, some couple jeweler size screwdrivers, and other wrenches, metric wrenches. That's we'll use those to get it put together with. Okay, power supply. What do we got there? Power supply interface and 5 button head. No, that's the cap screws and a mounting box, cord, and a switching power supply. Yep, switching power supply. So 24 volts. Let's see here. If I get it out. 5.6 amps at 115 volts, and that's what I'll be using, 115 volts. Okay. And some more core components. More core components. Oh, okay, so these are gantry slide plate, components to build the unit with. Probably all the gantry stuff, it looks like. Yeah, that's to mount your spindle on and other parts here, to put all that together. Okay, so that's made of aluminum. Nice extruded piece of metal there. All machined. And all the bearings, all ball bearings for all the rollers and such. Well, okay, let's open the next box. Box number 2, packing list and packing. Lots of packing. We'll just get stuff out of here. See what we got. I also ordered some materials to try out, some plastics and things like that. Speed regulator. Right, here's the speed regulator for the motor. This will do the 300 watt or the 400 watt spindle. It's in good shape. That was an option. Okay, these are, I ordered a good little supply to start out with, some bits and all that good stuff. Some tooling, end mills. These are 1/8" end mills for carving in wood and plastics and stuff. And for metalworking, I actually have some carbide stuff. I've done some small stuff that I might be using. Some of these are carbide even, so, and I'm very interested in the engraving. That's a solid carbide 2 flute straight. That's 1/8" collet. Single flute upcut spiral, for plastics and stuff. Another upcut spiral carbide. Ball end mills, a set of 10, all the same, 1/8". Carbide 1/8" single flute upcut spirals. Engraving. Here. This is very interested in the engraving part of this. Have some. I have a project I'm creating right now that is going to be mostly engraving, and it's going to be in aluminum. So very nice single cutter engraving bit. Very nice carbide. So we'll be doing that. So a bunch of tooling and plastics materials here. This is black on neon, pink laserable ABS sheet. Whoa. For backgrounds and stuff. This is black Delrin sheet, 12 by 12 inch, 1/4 inch thick. And this was transparent light bronze acrylic sheet. It has a, sticky paper on there to protect it. So, some materials to try some different things out with. Okay. Next box. Yeah, these are all aluminum, extruded aluminum pieces. I don't know what the coating is. Probably anodized. Looks like more of an anodized black coating. That's what it looks like, anodized to me. Very nice. Yep. So like I said, this is a 1 meter square deal. So it's going to take up a little bit of space. I'm going to put it right on this table for now, and let's see where we go from there. Yeah, I'm having a different idea where I really want to put it, so, that's part so far. Okay. One more box, big box. This is what was in the big box. This is the wasteboard. It's a meter square. Has a gridded out, and a logo, of course, on there. So this is a big deal. This is a big piece. Trying to show you there. Can you see the grid lines? Yeah. And it comes with it's all pre-drilled. It comes with a steel threaded inserts that you can put in. They're M5. They looks like they're metric. So it comes with a little inserts that go in the holes. Then you can just thread in, put a hex bit in a drill, and just drive them right in. So you can always take them out, reuse them, things like that. Very cool. So I'm looking forward to building this project and getting this thing running. We'll be working over this for the next week or so. So thank you to Inventables and Michael over there, who I was in contact with, and this is very nice. So far, I'm very impressed with the quality of the parts, and we'll get her together and get her working and make something. Maybe we'll make a box for a new kind of box for Chuck's outside screw ball has screwy balls. I have a set and I don't have a box, so I'm going to have to make my own box. So it's a perfect machine for doing something like that. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to try to get this up today, so we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot for watching.